Now, bear with me. This is a story you probably have not heard of, but I guarantee you can hear a lot of in the next little while. There is a human being who believes in democracy, and that, of course, makes him an enemy of China. He is a former politician who comes from Hong Kong, and he is now physically in Australia right now. The chances are that he may end up filing for political asylum. What will our government do? We'll have to wait and see. But this bloke wrote on Facebook today about why he has come to Australia. And although there are many Hong Kongers living and studying in Australia, there are relatively few Hong Kong political leaders who are in exile here and are engaged in lobbying work. This is one of the reasons that I have decided to move to Australia. I'm not considering applying for political asylum at the moment unless there is no clear choice in the future that applying for asylum would be my last option. I hope my lobbying work can make the two countries take a stronger stance towards China. He's talking about Hong Kong and Australia, providing stronger support and take substantive actions for Hong Kong's freedom. Now, a couple of things here. I don't know how this bloke got into the country. I don't know under what premise he was able to come into the country. Remember, of course, the only people allowed into the country supposedly at the moment are people who are coming here because they are Australians. Has he come back under some sort of family reunion scheme? Who knows? But if there is a decision for this bloke to become to seek political asylum in this country, I firmly believe that Australia should be thinking strongly about it. That said, it's not an automatic process, and it's not one that's not going to spend some time, in my view, in some sort of immigration detention facility if the reason he is in this country is not the right way of coming into the country. I tell you about this story tonight because it is going to be the next flashpoint between us and China. They will find a million ways to get back at us, and there will be more than a few voices in the media and in politics who will say that we should throw this bloke under the bus, throw him back to the mercy of China, because, of course, we must manage the relationship. Remember, it wasn't that long ago when the former Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull and his Foreign Minister Julie Bishop wanted to sign an extradition treaty that would have been exactly like the one that forced the people to take to the streets of Hong Kong. So, oh, how times have changed, but let's make sure that our government's steely spine when it comes to China is a lot better than when the Ghost and the Red Shoes were in power.